I guess let's start with kind of easy questions. Your first name's Peter. What's your middle initial?
Could we just get straight to the hard questions, honestly? Like, I'd rather just dive into the meat, because I know this woman went through a lot. She told me some stories about ex-relationships she's been through that were abusive. Her own father was abusive. She told me about how, Child Protective Services. She dealt with that when she was a little girl. I come to Madison, I meet the type of people who are in university, the young men in the universities here. They don't give a fuck about women. They treat them like trash. They fuck them and then they kick them to the curb. So she's hurting because of that, and I witnessed that. She told me about it. I came from a different family. I have a good father, a good mother. I was raised very well. There one time I think I scared her a lot was when I was running after her behind her, because she walked by, she didn't see me, so I ran up behind her. I didn't know that would frighten her. I honestly didn't know. She turned around and she said something harsh, and I just sat down. Like, I stopped. I was like surprised. It shocked me, honestly. And then after that, it was just like, all right, I'm not going to interact at all if I see her. And then I went to the church that she told me about. I said, hey, I want to go to church, when I was with her last Sunday. She told me about a Baptist church. So I was like, all right, I'm going to go. I sent her a text message, hey, I'm going to go to this church. I just want to make sure the doctrine that they're teaching is cool, is good, because I've seen a lot of false doctrines. And I went, had an awesome time, met the pastor, met like 15 people in the congregation, had an amazing time. It's on YouTube. You can see me like singing and dancing. And then I got a call from the police after that. And then they kept just trying to like get information on it. I'm like, what did I do wrong, officer? So I just don't know. I mean, I know the concern she has. It hurts me that she's projecting it on me, because I didn't do anything to her other than run up behind her to say hi. Like, how are you doing? Good to see you, I'm like staying like a block away, so, she's walking her dog all the time outside, like all the time we're interacting. She invited me into her own place, Yeah, I'm chilling. Like, I don't really know what difficult questions you have for me.
Well, frankly, you've talked a lot about what I'm investigating. So unfortunately, like, you want to go to the difficult questions, but you've just described a lot of like kind of what's going on and things like that. I need to back up and just do the simple stuff right now. Figure out like what your full name is, what your date of birth is, where you went to high school, where you were living before here.
Why does that information affect at all what happened? I just don't know. I mean, I know my rights. I just don't know why that has anything to do with solving it. You want to solve the problem, right? I'm an engineer. That's where I went to school. I finished. I worked in a refiner. I'm very intelligent. I lived abroad in multiple countries. I've been to 50 countries. I'm a problem solver, okay? And right now I'm dealing with problems in society that you guys don't even comprehend. It's not your fault. It's just because the spiritual leadership in the USA is failed, okay? So I have a very hard job. I gave all my money to the poor. I'm serving the broken people in society from my heart. And I get persecuted. I get it. I understand. But my intentions are pure, brother. Really. And I just want to solve this problem. I shared with you the testimony. Any other accusations I can willingly, easily back up with my experience, my story, and the truth, the absolute truth. I don't lie. Okay? So
you started that whole thing with the question, like, how does it help? And I get limited time to talk to people, right? Like, this is my job for 8 hours a day.
Right.
I have weekends off, that kind of thing.
Nice.
And so I have to paint a picture of somebody and who they are, where they come from, what they do, what their intentions are.
I told you.
Are important.
Right.
But you're also not, you're deflecting away from, like, your name. Like, I can go to the car and pull out your ID card and take a look at your name. I can run the plates on your car. I'd like to hear it from you, because it builds some sort of trust. If
I am a disciple
take for instance,
that's okay.
Take for instance, you want to go by your middle name, but I don't know that. And I keep calling you Peter. If you don't tell me, hey, my name's Peter, but I actually like to go by my middle name, I have no idea what your middle name is.
You can know me by my virtue, by my character. My parents gave me my name. God gave me a new name. I'm a disciple of Christ. That's who I am. whatever name you want to assign to me in the books, in the system, it's obsolete to who I am, all right?
So you say you don't lie, right? You're a truthful person.
Right.
If I ask you if your middle name begins with the letter K, does it begin with the letter K?
You already know. You
That's
got
it.
my ID. Why would you ask that?
That's my yes or no.
Bro, this is
That's my
common
yes or
sense.
no, man. I'm asking
It's
a
common
question.
sense,
Okay.
brother. Why do you have to ask me the dumbest questions? I told you, I went straight to the hard ones. I want to solve this problem, don't you? Don't you want to solve this problem?
I do.
So we got straight to the problem. So now you're coming back to the
What is-
bureaucracy.
What is